Students, we have done composition of vapor, Raoult's law, ideal solution, non-ideal solution previous week. Today we will do some numericals on those topics. Now you are watching this video. Please watch this video till end, and if you are here and you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, subscribe this channel because you will get the latest notification of new video lecture. Now we will start this numerical by reading the statement first. The statement says liquid A and B form an ideal solution at which temperature? At 30 degree C. A and B कैसा solution form कर रहे हैं? Ideal solution. At this temperature, vapor pressure of pure A and pure B is this and this respectively. It means in pure state, A has vapor pressure of 200 millimeter of mercury and pure B has 50 mm respectively. We have to calculate the vapor pressure at same temperature. These are the four cases. Students, we will solve one by one, and I think after solving first and second part, next two parts you are able to solve them. So we will start with the first part. We have to calculate vapor pressure in all these cases. So first case is when equal moles of A and B are added. Equal moles of A and B means same number of moles. It means, as you all know, that mole fraction of solute, if let's say A is solute or solvent, mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent, this is equal to 1. If we are taking equal moles, it means mole fraction of this component must be 0.5 and of this component must be 0.5. In pure state, P naught A, this is vapor pressure in pure state. This is given, pure A is 200 mm Hg. Similarly, in pure state, P naught B, this is given 50 mm of Hg. As you all know, what is Raoult's law expression? It says that total pressure will be equal to P naught A into mole fraction plus P naught B into its mole fraction. We just have to put these values. P naught A is what? 200. XA is 0.5 plus P naught B is 50. This is 0.5 as we are taking equal number of moles. When you multiply this with this is actually half, so this is 100 plus this is 25. It means total pressure comes out to be 125 mm mercury. This is our first part. Let us solve second part now. So this was our first part. In second part, we have to find the vapor pressure when equal weight of this and this is added. Let us say that weight of A and B added is X. We are taking equal weight of both A and B. Now we have to find out the number of moles. So number of moles of A will be given mass, as we are taking this, upon molecular mass. This was the statement, molecular mass of A and B are this and this respectively. So molecular mass of A is given 40. So given mass upon molecular mass. Similarly, number of moles of B, as given mass is X and its molar mass is this. This is the case. Now we can find out with these expression what we can find out. We can find out mole fraction of A. So mole fraction of A is what? Number of moles of A upon number of moles of A plus number of moles of B, that is total number of moles of solution. So this comes out to be, we just have to put these values. This is X by 40, this is also X by 40, plus this is X by 60. Now here you will take LCM 60 and 40. Let us find out the LCM. (30, 60, 120). So LCM comes out to be 120, and this will be 3x. This is simple addition of two rational numbers, and this is 2x. Numerator is x upon 40. Rub this down. So this will be equal to x upon 40 upon, this will become 5x upon 120. Reciprocal, 40 will come in denominator, 120 will go in numerator. So x into 120 upon 5x into 40. X cancel, 40 into 3, 3 by 5. It means XA comes out to be 0.6. When you divide 3 by 5, this will come out to be 0.6. You can pause the video and take screenshot, because I will have to rub this down in order to solve further. I am just taking the value of this mole fraction of A. As we have find out the mole fraction of A, now we know that the sum of mole fraction of solute and solvent is 1. As this is 0.6, so mole fraction of B comes out to be 1 minus 0.6. This will be 0.4. Now we have both the values, and we have values of pure state vapor pressure. P naught A is 200 mm Hg, P naught B is 50 mm of Hg. We just have to put the values in this. P naught A into mole fraction, P naught B into mole fraction. It means 200 multiply XA comes out to be 0.6 plus P naught B is 50 multiply this comes out to be 0.4. When you will multiply this, here you will remove this 10, 0 to 0, 6 into 20 will give you 120, plus when you will remove this 10 comes here plus 20. So total this comes out to be 140 mm Hg. This is the second part. Now I think you can do this part, because in this 3 moles of A and 1 mole of B are added. Firstly, what you will do, you will find out the mole fraction of any one of these, and after that you can proceed similarly as I am doing this. So this is your homework, or you can solve these parts and type your answer in the comment section below. Let's move on to our next numerical by reading the statement again. This is 12 gram of liquid X whose molecular mass is 60 and 16 gram of another liquid Y whose molecular mass is 20. These are mixed. It means 12 ग्राम X, 16 ग्राम Y इनको मिक्स किया हुआ है and molecular mass of both X and Y are given. If vapor pressure of pure X and Y, these are also given. This is the vapor pressure of X in pure state. This is of Y in pure state. We have to predict the nature of solution in the following cases. These are the three cases. In all the three cases we have to study, we have to find out, or we have to predict the nature of solution. First is when the total vapor pressure of solution is this. In second case this is, and these are the three cases. So we have to find out the vapor pressure first. So let us start with our solution. See students, in this molecular mass of X is given 60 and this is its given mass. So we have to find out the number of moles of X by given mass upon molar mass. Given mass is 12, molar mass is 60. So this is, we can divide this with 6 and this is 1 by 5. Similarly, we will find out the number of moles of Y. This is given mass 16, its molecular mass is 20, divide with 4, so this is 4 by 5. These are the number of moles. Now we can find out the mole fraction of X, which will be equal to number of moles of X upon total moles of solution, which is number of moles of X plus number of moles of Y. So this comes out to be 1 by 5. This is again 1 by 5 plus this is 4 by 5. As you can see, when I will solve this part, this will give me 1 because the denominator is 5 and numerator comes out to be 1 plus 4. So 1 upon 5 upon 5 upon 5, this is 1. It means this is mole fraction of X. So mole fraction of X comes out to be 1 by 5. Mole fraction of X plus mole fraction of Y is 1. This is 1 by 5 plus mole fraction of Y is equal to 1. So mole fraction of Y, this will be negative on right hand side, and when you will solve this, this will give you 4 by 5 I think. So mole fraction of Y comes out to be 4 by 5. So now we can find out the vapor pressure of solution, because now we know that mole fraction of X is 1 by 5 and mole fraction of Y is 4 by 5. P naught of X is given 100 mm Hg, and in pure state the vapor pressure of Y is 200 mm Hg. We just have to put the values P naught X into mole fraction of X plus P naught Y into mole fraction of Y. So this is 100 into, this is 1 by 5 plus P naught y is 200 into this is 4 by 5. Divide this comes out to be 20 plus this is 40 into 4 160. So this is 180 mm Hg. This is the total vapor pressure of solution. Now you can see, if this is the case, if the vapor pressure of solution is 210 millimeter Hg, it means this is larger than this value. It means this solution is non-ideal, showing positive deviation. This is less than this value, this solution will be non-ideal solution showing negative deviation, and this is same, it means this is the ideal solution. So because these are mixed ideally and these are forming our ideal solution, so this is the same, this is forming ideal solution, this is, I am again saying, this is what, showing negative deviation, and this is non-ideal solution showing positive deviation. This you have to write it down, and I will send you some more questions in your WhatsApp group. And if you find this video useful, then do subscribe my channel, press the like button and share your valuable comments in the comment section below. Thank you.